Hello! Welcome to another Music Junkie Studios mini training. I am Christy, the founder and CEO of Music Junkie Studios, and welcome. So, today I want to talk to you about warm-ups. So, this is like step one in any kind of performance coaching. Whether you have an audition coming up or you're a podcaster and you need to make sure that your voice is nice and warm, or you have an event coming up that you need to speak at, really any kind of presentation whatsoever. Maybe you're a public school teacher, maybe you're a singer, maybe you're any kind of presentation type deal that you use your voice for. You need to warm up. So this can be super, super helpful if you are feeling like your allergies are acting up a little bit, maybe you have a little bit of a cold, maybe it's just a normal day and you just really want to be taking care of your voice so that you don't get into a funk when those things do roll around inevitably. So, without further ado, the very first thing that we warm up is our voice, specifically. So, my absolute favorite vocal warm-up is called a lip trill. And so what you do is, so just like that, it's just, right? With a lip trill, we want to do 3 circles, and I'll show you what I mean. So you want to take a nice deep breath in. And then take a breath and breathe normally for a second, because we don't want to get lightheaded. This isn't a challenge. This isn't a speed race. It's not anything like that. You're just warming up your vocal cords. We're going to do this 3 times. And each time we do 3 circles. Let's do it again. Good. I'm going to breathe normally again for a second. Now, when you're breathing in, before you start your lip trills, I want to make sure that you're breathing and your gut is expanding, meaning like your stomach, the lower part of your abdomen is expanding, and not so much your shoulders getting tight and elevated. We want to make sure those are nice and relaxed. Your chest will expand some just because that's where your lungs are located, but we're not doing like a big chest puff up situation or bringing a lot of tension into our neck or shoulders. So let's do one more. After you do the circles, we'll do up in waves and then down in waves. So, good. So now that's really high because I have a high range. For men, this is obviously not going to be as high, but I do want you to get to the top of your range before you do those waves. And then same thing with the bottom. So now we're going to go down and do waves. Good. That's it for warming up your voice. Lip trills are actually one of the most effective, the most efficient ways to warm up your voice. You really don't have to do a ton in order to get a really nice vocal fold. The next is your body. So to do what I call taps, they're really, I hesitate to call them slaps because we're not trying to create pain. We're just bringing blood to the surface of our skin. So I call them taps, but they are with open hands. So first you want to do your cheeks. So you want to make an impact. You don't want it to be like this, right? But don't hurt yourself by doing this. So first your cheeks, and then your arms, front and back, up to your shoulder, and the other arm. Good. Now your chest, and again, open hands. We're not Godzilla or King Kong or whoever that is. So open hands. Then your legs. Above the knee and below the knee. So after you've done that, you should feel a little bit of a buzz all the way through your body. And that's good. That means you're nice and energized. That's exactly what we want. The last thing is warming up your breath. And I call this circle breaths. I realize it's not really circle breathing. You might have heard that term. But there's a difference in what we're about to do and box breathing. It's not the same thing because we're missing one element of the box. We're just doing 3. So we're going to be doing an inhale for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, an exhale for 4 counts, and then we're going to breathe normally and take a break, just like we did when we were warming up our voice with the lip trills. Box breathing is where you actually hold for 4 after you've exhaled, and we're not going to be doing that. So first you start with an inhale. Then we're going to exhale on shh. Good. We're going to hold in between. So I'll take you all the way through the process. So in, hold, exhale. Good. I want you to breathe all the way in for those 4 counts and then all the way back out for those 4 counts of shh. So first we'll do 2 more of those. Again. Hold. Good. We're going to take a breath. Breathe normally for a second. Again, we're not trying to get lightheaded here. Just breathing normally in between. Last one. Good. If you want to repeat this process, you totally can. For as long as you feel like you need to be nice and warmed up. Another option that you can do after the holding for 4 is you can pulse. So like, those are good ones. And what you want to pay attention to during the pulse is to make sure that each has the same intensity. You're using the same amount of air. So you're not having really loud shushes and then really quiet shushes back and forth. And that is it. So that is a really, really solid warm up, and it's taken us less than 10 minutes to get all the way through it with explanations and everything. So next time you have a presentation or a song to sing, some kind of audition, a podcast, a presentation, anything, then just pull up this video, do your awesome little warm ups. You'll be nice and quick and nice and warm. Thanks.